on a very special episode of Cell Damage. Will Violet finally learn of the disease that's slowly killing her? Will Cinder finally become house-trained? Nah! We'll just drive around way too fast and blow up everything in sight like we do every week. And don't forget to call in during the show and buy crap that you'll never need. Not available in all states. Cell Damage, tonight at 8.
Hello everyone, Dark Dragon here with a review of Cell Damage HD, an indie game that's a cross between Team Fortress and Twisted Metal. Cell Damage HD is an insanely fun game for Xbox One and PlayStation 4 that originally came out in 2001 and is being re-released with spiffy new high-definition graphics. The game centers around a fictional TV show called Cell Damage, and each of the characters in the show are the playable characters in the game. To elaborate on the Twisted Metal Team Fortress love child, the gameplay is a battle arena in which the character you choose has their own unique vehicle and weapon. The Team Fortress traits come in the cell shading, maybe that's where they got the name, also with the cartoonish look and the wonderful amounts of silliness. There are 6 playable characters in the game. Violet, the purple-haired punk in a Humvee-type vehicle, BT Bruno, driving a bulldozer, Cinder, a demon from hell who drives a 6-wheeled vehicle, Dominatrix, who drives a pink lowrider, Foul Mouth, a 1950s style mobster who drives a black and white car, and lastly Fleming, a nerd who pilots a hovercraft. Each character begins with a simple projectile weapon. They all look different but do the same thing and same amount of damage. There are 3 level types and 12 arenas. Each game type can be done in each arena. In Smack Attack, you are given points or smacks for the damage you do to others in the field. The base number is 300, which sounds like a lot, but when you really get the swing of things, you can win in just a couple minutes. Flag Rally is similar to Capture the Flag, except you are picking up flags and delivering them, so there is no base or teams. The default is 10 flags to win, but it is very easy to pick up multiple flags, so again it can be very easy or very hard if you crank up the number of flags you need. The last gameplay mode is Gate Relay, which is simply racing. The arenas are in 4 different settings: Wild West, Swamp, Graveyard, and Space. There are 3 arenas in each setting. At the beginning of each level, you can choose the amount of points needed to win, AI presence, difficulty, and which weapons to include, much like Worms. You don't have to do any of this if you don't want to. The game has a default that is loads of fun on its own. This game can also be played with up to 4 people or by yourself, a feature I absolutely love in games. In any of the gameplay modes, health and different weapons are scattered across the map. Now this is where it gets fun. There are many different types of weapons, and I won't list them all, but I would like to go over a few of my favorites. First off, there are melee weapons and ranged weapons. My Twisted Metal instincts kicked in a lot harder than I ever would have expected, and I quickly learned that melee is better for defense and ranged is better for offense. Of course, all the weapons are fairly effective, some more than others, but that has been my strategy. Some of the melee weapons I enjoy are the baseball bat, chainsaw, and wood chipper. Each weapon is unique, not only in appearance and damage levels, but in the way they damage. For example, the baseball bat actually pushes the car you hit away from you. You can also get a sledgehammer, which flattens cars for a short period of time. Then there are the ranged weapons. There is a freeze ray, which turns nearby enemies to blocks of ice that go sliding until they thaw a few seconds later. Then there's the lightning gun, which locks onto anyone in range and zaps them as long as you hold down the attack button. My favorite ranged weapon is the chain gun. Rapid fire. There are also mystery boxes you can hit for random weapons. I could go on for the rest just about the weapons, but you will have to play it for yourself to see them all. The gameplay is also a very unique feature of the game that I will try not to ramble on about. First off, the controls are very easy to get the hang of and easy to get good with. That might sound weird, but in my opinion, if controls get in the way of gameplay, it is a problem. Anyway, the driving is standard, but the left stick and bumpers can be used to bounce and dodge your car, even do a front flip, kind of like Speed Racer. Yet another throwback to my childhood. This makes battle more strategical than Twisted Metal, and is one of the many points that sets Cell Damage apart from other games like it. The aiming is very auto-assist, but not so much that you can just hold down the A button and win. It is just enough that you can still drive well while shooting. An absolutely perfect mix that big-time games like GTA and Saints Row have yet to master. It all works together so smoothly, it is so fantastic, and so fun. The graphics and the music amplify the craziness and goofiness of the game absolutely perfectly. Rather than stretching the screen to meet today's widescreen standards, the game is still played in a perfect square, and each of the sides of the screen that are normally kept black in games like this are made to look like an old TV set, complete with knobs and speakers. It's things like this that really, to me, make the game feel complete. And the music is just silly, poppy, bouncy music, exactly what you would hear if you walked into an arcade, if you could find one. There are also videos of each character that you can unlock that are really funny. Each character has an intro and a finale video. They're all hilarious. I had such a fun time playing this game. I played until I unlocked all the intro videos because I couldn't wait to see them. The intro videos require you to complete any 3 matches with that character. The finale videos require 12 matches to complete. At the time of writing this review, I hadn't unlocked all the finale videos, but I have since then. I gave this game a 9 out of 10 because it's hilarious, hours and hours of fun, and the only thing I would rate it higher for is more content. Thank you for watching. This has been Dark Dragon, signing off.